Welcome back to the Koi 9-Hole Cup Expert Division, hole number 1, weekend round. Here we're going to be setting up for a B52 rough bump for our approach. We're using APOC 5 plus for the drive. Now, with that being said, you may be able to use an APOC 4. I don't have one to test, but you may have to put a little bit of OP on your drive. I'm not quite sure, right? But either way, APOC 5 plus, B52 5 plus will be good for this shot using a luminary type ball. We're starting with a P3 ball, setting up at max rest, and then switching to a luminary. The drive is going to be P3 plus 10 max. If you've got an APOC 8, this replay is not showing my switch, but I'm starting with the P3 and then switching to a luminary. APOC 8, the white ring is going to be about a third off of the rough, so just off of the left rough with the white ring for APOC 8. APOC 7 will be white ring touching the left rough at max rest. APOC 5 and 6 will be 1/3 of the white ring in the left rough at P3 max rest. 3.4 top spin, 2 left spin, P3 10 max. We're using outer wall left curl, so the right side of the ball is touching the outside of the shot circle left curl. Make sure you do not overpower this drive. You don't want to run long into the rough. If you're concerned about a great left, because we do come a little bit close now, a single great right might be close, but any more than that, you could clip the rough. So if that's a concern of yours, you can use left curl to either split the shot circle on the left, or you can even go to the inside of the shot circle with the right side of your ball. But what I found on this approach is that going to the outside of the shot circle makes the approach setup a little bit easier, and I have not had to tweak any spin values for my approach using this much curl on the drive. So that's why I'm going with it, but you definitely can use a little bit less curl if you're concerned about a great left. We want to be around 352 on average, but 350 plus, I would say, for the drive. For the approach shot, we're playing at P5, 0% at slider using the plus yard. Provided if you're playing with a B52 5 and 6, you'll use slider values listed. If you're playing with a B52 7 or 8, what you will do is minus from 100%. So if I am at the plus 13 when I'm set up, then I will, and I'm using a 7 or 8, I'm going to take my 100% value, my max value, and then minus 0.4, right? As stated here. With perfect drives, using the curl I showed you, I've always been able to use 2 top spin, 2 left spin for this approach. If you use less curl, you may have to tweak those numbers, but the important part on this approach is the setup, right? So with 2 top spin, 2 left spin, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be towards the right side of the rough over there, and I'm going to set the tip of the ball guide just to the hole, aiming at the left edge, the right edge of the cup, right? So right edge of the cup, I don't know if I can show you, let's see. I can zoom in on it. Kind of a little late, but it's pointing at the right edge. I did zoom in on it briefly, but so I'm not really looking at the up, down, the ring reference, or anything here. As long as my drive is perfect with the curl I showed you on the drive, I'm doing 2 top spin, 2 left spin, and then setting up where the tip of my ball guide is just to the cup, aiming at the right edge of the cup. Adjust, and what we're doing is just before circle break under power, right? So I'm finding circle break, and then I'm dropping just out of it, hit perfect, and very, very good opportunity at a drop here. I'm told that this shot even drops with minor greats. So that's it for hole number 1. Good luck, and we'll see you on the next one.